Vedika Bahl is here. Vedika, good evening.
Good evening, Monty.
So you're looking at the World Cup, and Vedika, viral posts online claim that the European Parliament has officially demanded an investigation into FIFA's president, but there's a key detail missing. Talk us through this.
That's right, Monty. Viral posts about Gianni Infantino and the European Parliament have been racking up millions of views online. And after seeing them, you'd think that Brussels is taking on the FIFA chief directly. But these claims that we can see and their virality here, we can see that they are exaggerating what really happened. And there is a key detail that has been left out because it sounds like the Parliament itself has taken an official position and it has not. So let me talk you through where the claims have stemmed from and what actually happened. 72 members of the European Parliament wrote a letter expressing their concerns about Infantino's role in FIFA's red card reversal for the US star striker following Balogun. Now, online in those posts that we saw, it sounds like the European Parliament as an institution is calling for a probe into Infantino's management, but it is very much a group of European individual lawmakers. It is a technical difference, but it is an important one to make. Now, as seen in the European Parliament's own response on X, this is very much a call from a group of individuals. There was no parliamentary debate, no vote, no official resolution backing those demands. And Monty, it is important, of course, to make that distinction.
Well, Vedika, what was in that letter by MEPs and what are the lawmakers asking for?
Well, to understand what they're asking for, let's just quickly recap the very intense public backlash from FIFA's unprecedented decision to overturn the World Cup suspension of US striker following Balogun. Now, he was given a red card during this match, the US versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. It put him out for the rest of that game and barred him from the next. But controversially, FIFA suspended that one-match ban just days later. Donald Trump confirmed that he had called Infantino, with whom he has a close relationship, for a review on the matter. Now, Trump said, and I quote, "I didn't think it was a foul," but he said that he didn't tell Infantino what to do. Now, the FIFA boss also confirmed that he had spoken with Trump, but denied any personal involvement in the decision-making to overturn Balogun's ban. As we know, the US went on to be eliminated from the World Cup in that game against Belgium, losing 4-1. Now, back to our letter. It is dated from the 8th of July. It was signed by 72 members of European Parliament, or MEPs, and it was addressed to 27 national football associations across the EU. Now, rather than write to FIFA directly, the letter urges these European football associations to lend their voices into a push for an investigation into whether Infantino was involved, and as we can see in the letter directly, and if pressure from the US administration was a factor in this decision. Now, in this letter, these MEPs argue that sporting decisions should remain neutral from political pressure, and that FIFA's own code of ethics staunchly stipulates that it remains neutral. But Monty, at this stage, it is very much a request from 72 MEPs. It's not an investigation that has been officially launched at this stage.
And this isn't the first major complaint Infantino's facing in this World Cup, is it?
No, it certainly isn't. Due to that red card row, Infantino also faces a new complaint with the International Olympic Committee, of which he has been an elected member since 2020. This complaint was filed on Tuesday by a British NGO over his alleged interference into the Balogun case, but also what it calls his public political support for Donald Trump. Now, the NGO in its complaint also highlighted the controversial FIFA Peace Prize that Infantino presented to Donald Trump last December. Speaking of this prize, there's also 50 members of the European Parliament who have also written to FIFA to demand that it address Infantino's decision to give this award to Trump. Now, furthermore, there's also been talk about Infantino's silence regarding Donald Trump's strict travel bans, which have affected players, teams, referees, fans alike. For example, when Somali referee Omar Artan was denied entry into the US, Infantino dismissed these public concerns. He said that it was unfortunate, but it's good as well to just chill and relax, he said. Now, we also can't not mention commentary by football fans and pundits around the world who have complained of unfair refereeing in this particular World Cup, accusing FIFA of favoritism towards Argentina. Now, further fuel was added to the fire when Infantino told Argentinian television that he suffered with them, that he suffered with Argentina during the team's tense match against Cape Verde. Now, he added at the end of this interview, "But I'm neutral," but this wasn't taken well by fans who have long accused him of bias towards Argentina and towards Lionel Messi. Now, neither Infantino nor FIFA have addressed these complaints, but they have certainly cast a shadow over this World Cup, Monty.